we're back with part 34 of Nioh 2. And this may be a shorter part than usual because we have only one submission right here, and it's 2 levels. Not to mention the long regular mission, which tipped right here. So what I'm thinking of doing is perhaps doing a short part for this, and then come back later so I can do a main mission. That is, if I have time to do it, because you know how long these main missions tend to be, to the point that I end up going like borderline 11 o'clock, and I start getting yapped at for no reason. And it's almost 5 o'clock. I figure dinner's gonna start wanting to be made soon, so so if need be, I will help with that, go do that, so that way everything's done. And so before I get started, I also went looking around to see if there's anything else, and there was. Magoroku Kane Moto Dual Katana found in Seki. Seki is one of Japan's foremost producers of blades and home of the Mino style of knife making. A man named Kane Shige is said to have brought the art of swordsmithing to Seki during the Kamakura period, producing great craftsmen such as Magoroku. Okay. Vigilant Traveler title. Yay. So, looking around, see if anything is... Looking around to see if anything else was buried around here. Oh look, there's a Shinto gate down here. I wonder how accurate these maps are to the actual ones. Well, anyway, refined man of the Underworld. Oh, look who it is. Matsunaga Hisahide, aka Danjo. So what is he doing here? It seems an old acquaintance of mine is the newest resident in Hell, and what's worse, it seems he has taken some prized tea utensils with him. For such treasure to be confined to a place like that, without a tea house in sight, would be a tragic waste, of course. I would love to go and get it myself, but I've heard that Hell is, well, I have heard it's not very nice, being host to all manner of ghosts and fiends. So he's just gonna sit out and wants me to do all the work, does he? Ugh. But for a shifling with a flair for slaying these things, I imagine it would not be such a problem. Should you see fit to fetch the utensils for me, there would be a handsome reward waiting for you. Fine, fine, we'll go get it, Fu Manchu. Another Underworld level. At least it looks a bit different from how it did in the first game, in terms of atmospherics. Well, it doesn't technically look different in terms of other aspects, but you get my drift. Gozuki. I did not expect this. Really? That's the best you got, you pansy. Hezuki. He's way tougher. Psychic Clan hat and got both of them. You know, I was wondering when they would, You know, I was wondering when we'd face those two again in a mission beyond just the first one. I love how, despite being two of the first bosses in the game, they're both the easiest. Unlike Onryuki, who just became more of a pain in the ass regardless of how far you went in the first game. Cool. I love the atmosphere of this place. But yeah, Mezuki was a little harder, but that was mostly due to me doting around. I admit, I admit, even when I, screw up, it's pretty, not a very long mission, really, surprisingly short. I didn't expect them to bring both of them out, honestly, but they were like, okay, get him as fast as you can before the other one shows up. Oh, this exquisite coloring. It is undoubtedly a masterpiece. But it is rather unfortunate to have ended up in the bowels of hell if you will take the wrong path. Hee hee hee. Anyway, you really do have a way with the sword there. I trust I shall have the pleasure of seeing you in action again someday. Indeed. Tenmoku Koren blah 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 blah. Let's go get him appraised, shall we? Will he like it or will he break it? He broke it. No other ones. Well, oh well. And I already unlocked all the data entries for Gozuki and Mezuki, so yeah. Look, there's no indication. Level up the skills. I think I need to do it again. Magoroku that I got from the map. Another Jaro Tachi. Taro Tachi, excuse me. This is Jiro. Psychic Clan hat, which looks ugly as sin. Monk hood. Heirloom helmet. I need to do another one. 16. Barehanded. Come on. I don't need it. I don't need barehanded. There's no point. Why does it even count? Yeah, Die Hard. I think it was in the first game. It ended, I ended up, it was like, I had gotten it in the level where you fought the Nioh for the first time, and it was, like, lightning resistant. And it actually helped me that time. The Nioh was, like, such an annoying pest. I got better at it eventually after a while, but, you know, those first couple of rounds against it, oh boy, they were not pleasant. They were electrifying, to say the least. Ooh. Gakis, Gakis, Gakis. I don't freaking care about Gakis. Okay, Mezuki and Mezuki. I never really bothered with Mezuki that much, to be perfectly honest. Pretty basic attack, really. Doesn't seem to do much. Probably does a lot of damage, but Pleiades, isn't that a Greek? Isn't that a Greek word? It sounds like one. I'm gonna do a resting right for that one. Screw it. Three mortal souls, 2 brutes, 1 phantom. How am I in the magic end? I'm getting there. Barely, but getting there. The Nioh is like going the fastest because I'm using all the sword-based buffs to do damage, whereas it's taking a little slower to do the ninjutsu one. Thankfully it's veteran, which means I won't have to do these ever again. Well, I think that'll do it for this part. I'm gonna take another break, this time a longer one, and depending on what time I finish eating, I'll try to do another main mission. If not, I will save it tomorrow. The Frenzied Blaze, eh? So it's likely gonna be fire related from the sounds of things. So I need to do another training mission to do this one, but it has to unlock first, I guess. I am surprised the game has not jumped like 20 to 30 levels in difficulty. It's been relatively stable. I guess that was like one of the biggest complaints with Nioh 1, which I most certainly had. And they were like, okay, we won't do that again. We'll keep it, it'll be tougher, but it'll be fairer in difficulty at the same time, which is weird. And tough the game has been, both for good reasons and bad reasons, but, you know. There were no other, I don't think there were any more data bits, right? Nah. He was dressed in samurai gear. I wonder if we'll actually fight him at some point. Would be something, instead of just seeing him hide in the tea house all day. Well, I think, yep, I did say it was going to be a short part because, well, I didn't know how long this would be, but I think the 2-sword difficulty kind of gave it away. So, that'll do it for this part. It was short, but sweet. And, you know, I got to cream Gozuki and Mezuki again, and honestly, I'd rather fight both of them than Onryuki 1,000 times over. Well, not at once, mind you, but you get my drift. And I'm surprised at how little the game actually pushes them on you at this very moment, whereas Onryuki just kept coming back over and over and over again to the point that I was just sick of him. But so far so good. Anyway. The Twilight mission's changed, so I can't do the one that I would any missing ones that I would like to do. Oh well, so we'll get there with the Onmyo and ninjutsu veteran stuff, one way at a time. So that'll do it for this part. Short, but sweet. And depending on how the rest of the day goes, I will come back to do main mission, and if not tonight, then tomorrow. So that'll do it for this part. Be back later.